What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Blank Online. Today I'm going to be talking about some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer and the one feature that can cause this game to fail. Before I get any further into it, please go ahead and leave this video a like because it will help me out a bunch, as well as clicking that subscribe button because you do not want to miss out on all the upcoming content I have in the pipeline, ready for the launch of their beta and then ready for the launch of the actual game itself. But let's get into the video, let's get into the topic, and that's regarding the minimap. If you guys don't know, as a result of the Modern Warfare multiplayer reveal on the 1st of August, we learned that there will no longer be a minimap in the multiplayer. Now, the minimap has been something that has been in Call of Duty since multiplayer was in Call of Duty. It's the tool that we use to navigate the map to see where enemies are based on gunshots and stuff like that. It is a staple feature and something that needs to return in this game. What they replaced it is they replaced it with a compass system. So on your HUD, on the top of your HUD, you have this compass thing. You can see bullet fire and all that sort of stuff on it, but it's not as robust and it's not as useful as the minimap because you can't see buildings, you can't see where the map starts, where the map stops, the borders, all that sort of stuff. That's what the minimap helps with. It helps players navigate the multiplayer maps. Whether you're a first-time player or whether you're a seasoned player, everyone uses the minimap no matter the skill level you are on, and it's something that needs to come into Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, Infinity Ward did comment on this. As a result of the backlash and fans saying how much they want the minimap to be back in this game, Infinity Ward said essentially that's what the beta's for. We're going to use the beta to play test how it works, and if the community still doesn't like it, then we'll see what we can do about it. Not confirming and also not denying that the minimap could return in Modern Warfare. Why is it a big thing though, right? If people from the outside looking in, why is it a big thing that Call of Duty doesn't have a minimap anymore? It's hard to explain why it's a big thing, right? Because you can argue that it's all you need to do is play the game for a little bit to get used to not having it, right? And that's what Infinity Ward says as well. Head on the beta, play it. If you play it without the minimap and see how the game plays, because they've built the game that way for a reason. It's better to have a first-hand experience rather than a second-hand experience when it comes to different features in the game, which is 100% true. Like, I even said it in my video where we first talked about Modern Warfare multiplayer and I was kind of breaking down everything that was revealed. I myself said, let's give it a try. Let's try it out in the beta and see how it goes, because it's going to take time to adapt to not having a minimap and using the compass instead. For the people who've played Modern Warfare, like the influencers who flew out and played the game, I haven't really seen too many people complaining about the fact that there's no minimap, but there are definitely people in the community, like on Twitter and stuff like that, who have had secondhand experiences to the game, outcrying and saying they want the minimap back. And I'm one of them, right? Even though I'm on the side of let's try it out, let's see how it goes, I still want it to be back, whether or not the beta testing is successful. I think the minimap is such a staple in Call of Duty. I think that it's something that really helps all types of players. So as I said at the start of this video, not only the experienced players but the new players as well. Think of all the people who are coming back to Call of Duty. Think about all the people who will come to Call of Duty. Like, there's obviously going to be heaps of new gamers or gamers who have never played Call of Duty before that have been waiting to hop on, and this is their game that they're going to hop onto. Think about those people as well. They're going to be so confused when they hop into their first multiplayer match of where to go. People like me and people like obviously you guys who are also watching this video who play Call of Duty know roughly what to do when you hop into a match, regardless of whether or not it's a new map or not. I can speak from experience myself. When I hop into a new Call of Duty, let's say Black Ops 4 this year, I already knew what I was getting myself into when I was hopping into my first game of multiplayer, not only because I played the beta of the game a bunch, but also because when I played those new maps that weren't in the beta, I pretty much knew how they were structured. You got your 3 lanes, you got your domination flags, which is the game mode I majority play, and I could, if you told me to navigate the map without a minimap, I could do it because I know how these maps are structured. I know with Modern Warfare the maps aren't structured in 3 lanes, which will make it a lot harder to do so, but also in saying that it's hard, right? And also in saying that the maps aren't going to be structured 3 lanes, it's still for me at least, I still feel like I can navigate these maps without having the mini map there, if you get what I mean. Of course it's getting, you have to get used to it. Of course it's going to be a big change, and of course there's always going to be backlash of big changes, like what Infinity Ward did with Ghosts, where they took the UAV away. This is kind of like one of those scenarios, and they never reverted back in COD Ghosts to bring the UAV back. They never said, oh, we're not going to do the sat nav anymore, whatever it was called, what was it called? I don't even know what it was called. Whatever that thing was called that wasn't the UAV, that was meant to replace the UAV but didn't do it really well. They never reverted back on that decision. Also because there was no beta for that game, so there was no real way for Infinity Ward to get feedback from the fans before the game was released so that they can change it. The difference between Ghosts and this year is that this year they made a big change, and this year they have time. They have about a month after the beta finishes in order to tweak the game, make changes based on community feedback. Because 100%, I'm telling you right now, at the end of this beta, we will have so many people who have submitted beta feedback saying, we want the minimap, we want the minimap, bring back the minimap. This game is not the same without the minimap. You can't have Call of Duty without the minimap. It has to be there. And as I've been saying throughout this whole video, I agree. I 100% agree, but we've got to test it first. We've got to play the game first, because as much as it's good watching videos about the game, watching gameplay videos from other people playing the game and getting that secondhand experience, and that's all well and good, but you also got to sit down and hold the sticks, play the game yourself, feel it out. If the game actually flows without the minimap, then it can be argued then we don't need it. But for now, at this current point in time, I feel like Call of Duty Modern Warfare needs that minimap. It's gonna, even though it sounds like in this video I'm kind of defending the fact that there's no minimap, in my heart, in my heart of hearts, my brain, it needs to be there. It's gonna help with the flow of the game. It's 100%, because you're not gonna have people running around the map like headless chickens, not knowing where to go, because you have a minimap, right? So the minimap, you can see where A flag is, you can see where B flag is, you can see where C flag is, you can see where enemies are. You know how to navigate the map through all the buildings and whatnot, because there's a little map there, a 2D map, to help you move through the map without getting lost or getting stuck on the enemy spawn or doing anything like that. It's going to help Modern Warfare in the future. It's going to help Modern Warfare be the best game that it can, and not having that feature in there actually hurts the game overall, because as soon as that game drops, people are going to start complaining again. As soon as that beta drops, people are going to start complaining that the minimap's not there. People are already complaining now. When this new game drops, you can't have people complaining. You can't have that, because if you have people complaining, that's going to get to everyone else, and then no one will buy the game because so many people are complaining about the game. It's all about word of mouth, right? So if people say that the beta is super dope, more people are going to hop on the beta during the open beta period and hopefully pre-order the game after they've experienced it. Same thing goes when the game is released. When the game is released and word of mouth goes around that people are enjoying it, more people will buy the game. It's all about how you make the game so that more consumers are happy with the product, right? So it's more of making decisions, whether that be design decisions or marketing decisions or anything like that, to tailor your product based on what gets people through the door, what gets people to purchase that thing. And I think that the minimap is one of those little things that needs to change that will make people buy this game. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you for the minimap? Are you against the minimap? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on it. As I said at the side of the video, leave it a like if you did enjoy. Click subscribe because you don't want to miss out on my next video, and click that bell while you're there so you get notified by your email and notifications and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.